Okay. It's a new year, so many people make New Year's resolutions to get healthy, and then just a few weeks later, they're completely back to their old bad habits. They toss it out the window, and today, we're going to hear about a revolutionary idea that may change everything. Please welcome Dr. Melina Jampolis is here to make your lives better.
Happy New Year.
So, Dr. Melina, thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure.
Okay, so how do we make the New Year's resolution stick?
All right, well, it's about making small changes. This is a growing movement. It's called lifestyle medicine. If you make just a 10% improvement in all the things that I'm going to talk about today, you can have huge gains in terms of health and weight loss. And you don't have to do everything, so let's jump right in, okay? Because there's a lot to cover. 10% more vegetables. Only 1 in 10% of us get the daily amount. Instead of having these lofty goals of getting 10 servings a day, just eat a little bit more. Half a cup every day, a cup every other day. Put some spinach in your eggs. Have a pureed vegetable soup before dinner, and you'll eat less during the meal. 10% more vegetables.
All right.
10% less sedentary behavior. I thought this was really interesting that you said your dad was a bus driver.
Yeah.
Because they discovered that bus drivers in London in the 1950s had twice the risk of dying of a heart attack because they were so sedentary. And it's not offset by exercise, so you need to move more.
I hope he's not watching this.
Yeah, sorry, Dad.
You just stood up. Okay, I'm moving.
Yeah, less TV, except for this show. I'll watch this show every day. Talk while, while you're talking on the phone, stand up. I do this every day. I swear to God, it makes a big difference. 10% less sugar. Everybody's about cutting sugar completely. Just small improvements. Go through your cabinet, find lower sources of sugar, cut it everything by 10%. You could lose 5 pounds in a year doing nothing else.
Wow.
All right.
I actually bake. I don't use sugar in my baking. I use bananas and then put a few chocolate chips for my kids. They love it. 10% less sugar.
Less
It's awesome.
of those.
10%.
Just 10% of that's gone.
There you go. See how easy it is?
What,
It's so
what
easy.
if people are like, all right, so just 10%? Only
Yeah,
10%.
there you go. There you go. You're done. Okay.
Oh.
Just leave 10% on your plate.
All right.
Okay. 10% more fiber. Fiber is really important for heart health, for the bacteria in our gut. Have beans twice a week, and you're there.
Uh-oh. Okay. Listen, we have to take a commercial break. We're going to come back with Dr. Melina. She's going to tell us how to reduce something else that she says causes struggles with weight. Stress. Yeah.
If you'd like to know more about anything you see on Live, just log on to our website, livekelly.com.
We're back with Dr. Melina Jampolis, of course, the doctor-on-demand diet. Can we eat pizza?
Absolutely. Just 10% less. No.
So 90% of the pizza.
90% of any pizza. No. So sleep 10% better, not necessarily more. Avoid your computers 2 hours before bed. 10% less saturated fat. If you make homemade pizza, you can get more vegetables and go light on the cheese. 10% less liquid calories, they're less filling. 10% more water. It increases your metabolism. You could lose 5 pounds just from this change.
Okay.
Eat out 10% less. Have frozen meals in the fridge. That makes a big deal. We eat with our eyes, with our stomachs. Restaurants have huge portions. 10% less red meat, meatless Monday, replace salmon for steak once a week, or just downsize your steak. And last but not least, and this is the hardest thing, stress 10% less. Tea can help with stress. I have a meditation app on my phone, and be 10% more romantic with your partner. Because intimacy,
your rose.
It's the rose ceremony.
Intimacy.
Isn't that? No, it can really help with stress management. So even a hug. It's daytime television, so we're just hugging.
Are we doing it?
Yes, we're doing it. All of this information is available at livekelly.com, and make sure you pick up the Doctor on Demand Diet.
It's for our health,
available
sweetie.
everywhere books are sold. Dr. Melina Jampolis, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Dr. Melina.
And